welcome back. Here with Crystal and Funclass, and I'm so excited to dive into the pet shop aspect of Funclass. So in that last video, Crystal showed us how your students can choose a pet as soon as they sign up for their free student account, and then as they earn pets through their classes and students get rewarded, then they can use those points again in the pet shop for accessories and whatnot. So Crystal's going to show us what that looks like for your students.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me, Natalie. Yeah, as Natalie said, we've been discussing and demonstrating how Funclass links up with Zoom and opens directly in the Zoom classroom to offer gamification and what that really means outside your classroom. So as you can see on my screen, we've got a student portal in front of us. Now, this student has gone through the registration procedure. They have chosen an egg out of a dozen choices or so, and they're well on their way to work hatching that egg into their own virtual pet. Now, the hatching happens at 100 XP, so you can see we're about 15 XP away. The other thing that happens from the reward points in class is they earn fun coins, and fun coins can be spent in our pet shop. So if the student just navigates to the bottom of their screen here, they arrive in this pet shop. Can you hear the music, Natalie?
I can hear the music.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So they can use their fun coins and XP to buy a range of food and drink. You can see the things available to me and my pet are dictated by how many points I have earned so far. And there are a lot of options that are just a little bit more expensive. So I personally love this, Natalie, because what it means is that in addition to the English language classes I'm teaching, my students are also learning commerce within the student portal. They're learning things like saving, budgeting, numeracy or maths. They're getting their eyes caught by some accessory, for example, and they're thinking, okay, I need to do really good in my next lesson in order to earn this bow tie, for example. So this is a really fun sort of multimodal way to get your kids, your students really engaged.
I love it. So if they buy the bow tie and then it looks like some flowers would go on top, can they then switch them out on their pets as well?
100%. So in order to do that, the student navigates to my items, and then there's like a catalog of all of the items they've already bought, and they can swap them in and out. And the other cool thing is, students pick an egg without really seeing what that virtual pet's going to be. So let's say some students are choosier than others. They don't love their pet, or they want to collect them all. Well, they can save up and they can actually collect all the pets. And then they can decide which of the pets join them in their next class within their items, because all of the pets they had bought previously are cataloged in this section. So exciting.
Very cool. Yep, that would be me, because I'm like, I love this unicorn that's going to turn into. But what do the other ones look like? I would want to know so bad.
Right?
So now they can.
There's such a culture too, if you think of like Pokemon, for example, of collecting them all.
Yeah.
And that's sort of something we're looking to expand as well with the accessories, is almost having accessories that link up to specific pets. So, maybe it's a goal setting thing where a student gets a new pet, they want to get all the associated accessories and then on to the next one and all its associated accessories. And it's just making for a really fun, motivating sort of lifelong learning with you.
Yes, I was going to say for sure, because it doesn't end. If they get one pet and it's full grown, it doesn't end there. They can choose a new pet, they can accessorize it. I like how it just doesn't end for them. So how fun. I can see how just motivating this is for students to be, back to the leaderboard in our first video. And I love how very simple it is. We're earning points in class. I'm motivated to do it. And then this kind of happens on at home on their own time and it's not taking away from learning, but it's still there motivating them. I love that aspect of it.
That's the idea. It's not drawing lesson time away, but it is putting the power in the teacher's hand to really, what's the word I'm looking for? Press on those positive learning behaviors and support whatever, actions or behaviors in class they want that student to present. And it really means something, which is
Mhm.
hugely different to what a lot of us are used to. And we're not forgetting teen learners either, because very soon we are rolling out a whole new line of avatars. So we realized that the virtual pets, I mean, okay, I'm an older learner, let's say, and I would still choose a virtual pet. I don't know about you. So I would
That's so
argue
cute.
they're great at any age, but I do appreciate that teens are cooler than me. And so we are currently designing a whole range of teen avatars, which Natalie and I will be sharing in our next video.
Yes, I can't wait to dive more into that and hear what that looks like. So watch their next video for that. And any questions about Fun Class or you want to know more, that link is down in the description box down below. So feel free to check that out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
See you soon.